Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2022. Yes, we're not at 2025 yet, but we are close. Now, we are in the month of July, and it's going to be a busy month. Our massive canola field's ready, as is our wheat field here. And I am going to start with the wheat field here today. And let's just make sure we actually turn on straw swathing, because I actually want it on this field. Get things going. Now, why am I starting with this field? Well, because I can potentially miss it. I could potentially start swathing the straw on this field and the barley field if I can put the well, I can, and I probably will, a helper on the harvest when we do the canola field. And this is such a small, tiny field, I think it's going to be easy to do. Not doing any planting today. That's not on the plan. We do got some monies. I would like to buy something, though. We'll see whether we do that today or in the next episode. Because we need to advance. I want to do a few things before this series comes to a complete end. Because all good things come to an end. And so does the series. Wait, what? No. This is good, right? No, because FS 2025 is just around the corner. I haven't decided, but more than likely, we'll see where this ends. What's going on here today? So this, eggs, look at all those eggs. Beautiful eggs, a little egg empire. Nice. I've left equipment lying around. Thank goodness. That field is not ready. It's almost ready. Yeah, so a lot of turnover on the farm here today. And I do need to decide. Well, I don't need to decide today. What am I going to do with this field? It is a bit frustrating, and I did this to myself with the little strip for actually feeding the chickens. So, yeah, maybe I should not have done that, but I did. And, we needed the food anyways. And with the amount of chickens, chickens, that we have, I'm not even sure I have enough feed here for the chickens. Now and here the thing is, I actually want to use this for something else to boot. Yeah, that is not going to necessarily be a good decision. What are we up to? Well, you're just going to have to wait to find out. Now, in the meantime, I just got to get ourselves... Oh, my goodness. I need every drop. Every drop? What is this? There is no liquid here. I need every little bit of this wheat for my chickens. Now, the good news is chickens have plenty of food. The shape of this field is just not great for what I'm up to. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But look at all that money just sitting there out in the open, going bad. Now, that's one thing I hope they don't change in FS 25. I don't want food spoilage. That's going to just kill things, mainly the food. That would not be good. Now, I guess, eggs are produced year-round. And, they go somewhat in storage. But, I don't want to have to actually take care of every crop or every food product. That would be a bit much. Okay, so we've got the headland done. I think what I can do, just quickly bang this one out, and we can get on with the canola field very soon. Well, this is the last of the wheat field, and not too bad. You might have noticed, assuming I left the time lapse in. Yeah, had a couple little accidents. Well, one little accident when the harvester got full, and then another one when it's not the Elm Creek drift. I looked away for a second. Actually, both were on me. I got distracted as driving the harvester. Thankfully, was not on the roads. Nobody got hurt, except my pride. So not a bad little field there. We'll see exactly how full that is. I have a feeling I had more of barley coming off the contracted fields there, but hey ho, it is what it is. Although no, it's pretty good. I'm not going to say no to that. Okay, now I do need to get the canola field started at least. Now the good news is this field pretty easy field in that sense. Not a lot in the way. It's nice and big. It's just not square. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not a square field, but that's okay. Now I've got that straw to pick up. That field thankfully is not ready yet. Otherwise today would be even busier. Now this will hopefully bring in some really, actually it should, like look at this. Like a lot of good money sitting on this field. Gonna love it. Now the question is, do I buy the oil mill or just sell this right off the field? It's a very good question. There's only so many productions I can buy in the sense of this particular series, given the length of it will be. But hey, you know what? We can always take out some loans. Loans are good, right? Not a big deal to take out, at least in this series. What are they going to do? Chase me down? No, never. And of course, the one problem I might have with this field with the helper, well, it's actually with the helper. Since I joined two fields together, sometimes the helpers have a wee bit of a fit. I think the other thing we'll kind of pay attention to, we were just over 10%, I guess maybe 11% when we started this this row swath. Actually, there's no swathing. Not the place to be. Not the place to be. Wonder how well the animation is going to be between series. Can't wait to see. There we go. Not quite. So what I'm going to do... Okay, actually that's where the path used to be. Where the fields separate, because you can see the path out. So this, yeah, it's not bad. We got, what, maybe 12, 13% by the time we get to the end of the row. So, going to be a lot coming off this field. We'll have to empty the harvester at least once, hopefully multiple times, because that just means more money for the honey. Oh wait, there's no, well actually we do have, I think the honey helps the canola. Pretty sure that's one of the crops it helps. Just need to come up. Now the question is, can I find any good equipment in the sale today? And that's going to be something I'm going to look at as I set this guy off here. We'll have him do the top of the headland, and that is the straight part of the field. And then eventually I'll have to come down and probably take care of a triangle or two once it gets down there. But that's fine. There's other things I should be doing today to help make the money. Okay, there we go. We can now get him lined, or her lined up, depending which helper we got. Set you off. All right, my dude, with the mutton chops, you give her. And actually 60%, that I think is the same amount of barley I took off after those two contracts. So my little field, pretty good. All right, we can drop you in here. Let's have a look. There's nothing in the sale. I don't think I've ever seen this of not a single used vehicle. Wow, that is unheard of, at least for me. So I probably should get this tractor out of the way. It's been parked in the not so good spot. I can leave you here. Thank you. We can go grab our little forage wagon here, and we can start picking up the straw. I had wondered whether there'd be a baler in the sale that would be worthwhile to pick up, and the answer, well, as you saw, is a resounding no, because there is nothing there. And unfortunately, this is one of those jobs that I have to do, and not the helper. Now, I hope in the next series I could set a helper off on a task like this. Because why should they get the fun jobs of driving the harvester? You know, I would riddle me this. I would like to know. Well, I've definitely been moving a lot of straw here at the moment. So what I should do is have a look at the helper, see how they truly are coming along. And while that's unloading, oh, okay. I was hoping something would show up in the sale, but yeah, not these things. As much as I'd love a truck, I don't need one. Dang it. Okay. No joy there. Now, if we go have a look-see, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. The harvester is now about 80% full. So what I think I'm going to do here, well, what I know what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to let the helper do the turn. Come back around. I will unload the harvester. And then I'll probably take, well, probably what's going to amount to, oh, what is that? Do the math, 74%. Hopefully that math was right. A trailer load here and put that into our silo. And that way I won't have to unload the trailer any further. And yes, I will have to come back and finish, collecting all that straw. But for the moment, I think I can wait. We can do that next time, or perhaps a little later. But for now, I want to come in and collect all this up. Just wait for him to get full, and then he can fully stop. Just make things a little easier. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Well, that took a little longer than I thought, and it was getting pretty darn close to have them get to the end of the field and turn around and get in on the wrong side. That would have been a tad frustrating. So, but it's all good. Now, you can see, definitely a good call to have the helper at the top of the field. You can see it to start to, it's not exactly a triangle at this point, but was it a trapezoid? I don't know. I can't remember my geometry. Nobody said I did geometry in this game, but should be full right there. There we go. Oh, and we hit 75%. Nice. A little bit of a rounding. I will take the rounding in our favor. Now I just need to get this up here. You know what I should have done, and maybe what I will do, because this is the little tractor that could. I probably should swap out the tractors and get the stronger tractor on this. That would be a big help. The other thing, I'm just going to quick boo, see when things are for the best sell price. Oh, I do have some soybeans. Looks like next month. Hopefully that's actually going back up. It is trending down, and then I have to make a call on whether we get the oil mill or I'm leaning towards different production, but we'll have a look see there. Okay, before I go and take things back over, we will swap things out. Park you over here, and now we just come over. The missus is going to be very upset with the messy yard, but meh, whatever. It is what it is. And she's really not going to love the fact that when I just come along the back grass field. Yeah, not the best view out of the back, but it's fine. All right, so this is over here. I can now hop into the harvester and take it back over. Well, things are almost done here. Finally. Wow. Well, this is the challenge when you've got a fairly large field and a small but mighty, I guess mighty but small would be the more appropriate. For those that saw the last episode where this harvester outperformed, I would say, a larger better contracted harvester, mainly because the helper kept on having a conniption, and yeah, that did not make it a very valuable tool. So, but our field is all but done, which is pretty darn good. So the good news is, we're going to take care of planting a new crop next time in this field. At least I think that is the plan. I have to figure out, since we are playing with seasons, what is in season to plant that I actually want to plant in this field. So, but with that, that is done. And now I just need to get back to our trailer, get things unloaded. And as you can see, probably not a moment too soon because there is some weather coming in at some point later today. But hey, we got our harvesting done, which is all that matters. And as you can see, that guy's doing pretty good. So with that, I think it's an excellent time to leave it. So I would like to thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.